Hey guys, it's Tinker Tailor here today, and I'm bringing you some townhouses. Now, these are just shells at the moment. I have not furnished these. I do plan on doing that in the future, but for the moment, it is just some exteriors. So if you want, I am going to put this onto the gallery, and you can absolutely download it and play it. Not play it, furnish, like if you just want to play in one, or if you want to turn them into townhouses or like apartments like I am. Yeah, like no matter what you do, if you want to do any of that, absolutely do that, and I will upload a furnished version much later, because I haven't finished it just yet, and I have some other builds that I want to get out and about, that I'm very excited to share with you. The next one I'm super excited to share with you. It's probably one of my favorite builds so far, and yeah, like I said, cannot wait to share it with you. But other than that, yeah, this is just a shell, and I hope you enjoy it, because I absolutely had a lot of fun doing this build. I have always kind of enjoyed doing, what do you call it, like townhousey type builds. I think they're super fun, and they kind of help me get out of being in this one tiny little, like, okay, this is how you do it. It gives me chances to deal with different things. Like, I have a lot of ideas with how I want to do this and how I want to furnish each one. Like the second one from the left is probably the one I'm most excited to furnish. I have this brilliant idea for it. That's heavily inspired by a video I saw, and it was also the inspiration for, I did a build called the Skinny Home. I think it was called the Skinny Home or the Skinny House or the Skinny something, which is this tiny little house just wedged between two other houses. And it was inspired by, I believe, a Japanese home that was extremely small. And yeah, I thought it would be really cute to try and do something similar to that. And yeah, I feel like I will absolutely be furnishing it because I really want to get that one done. And I believe it's also got its own tiny little backyard too, so there's a lot I want to do with this build, and I'm super excited to do it. But yeah, like I said, it will be uploaded as a shell, not a shell, as a shell? Yes, a shell, but not a shell challenge. If you want to, yeah, you can do it as a shell, you can change it up, you can do whatever you want. If you want to share it with me, absolutely feel free to do that. I'd love to see what people do with my builds, especially on like how to lift them and make them a bit better, because I do okay, I think, and I feel like I could do much better with some help with you guys. And I definitely take a lot of inspiration from other people and like watch what they do, because some people just do such amazing things, like landscaping. I have a challenge that I will put out next month, that is mostly a landscaping challenge. Like, the house is built, landscaping's not done. So I really want to put that out to see how people landscape, but there's a fun little twist to it. So make sure you keep your eye out for that, because I'm super excited for the little twist I have, and that one will be a challenge. It is also a shell, so if you do not have, nope, that's not what I'm trying to say. Yeah, if you want to do the interior, that's what I was trying to say. If you want to do the interior, there is space to do the interior. So if you want to do the interior, you absolutely can. But yeah, it'll just be a shell challenge, not a shell on its own. This one is just a shell on its own, because I did not want to. I didn't want to turn it into another challenge. I feel like at the moment, it's everybody's about to go on holidays and rest and relax. I don't want to stress everyone out with that sort of nonsense at the moment. But yes, as you see it at the end is what it'll look like, and that is how I will be uploading it. So yes, it will be a shell. I feel like I'm going to be adding a lot more shells. Not shells, townhouses in the future. I think it's something I absolutely enjoy. I think it's, I don't know, like I said before, it's super fun and you get to just try out different things, and I see a lot of things that other people do and I'm like, oh, okay, that's kind of interesting. I wonder how I could do that and put my own spin on it. So yeah, if you have some townhouses you want to share with me, definitely do, because I would love to see it. I would love to see what you guys do differently and how you do it and how you deal with stupid columns. I swear, every time I try and do a build columns, trying to do columns on anything above the ground level, like the first layer, sometimes can just take forever trying to get the columns onto. If you have an easy way to put columns down, please let me know. You'll be saving me a ton of energy and effort and tears, because sometimes I just spend hours trying to figure it out and it's infuriating. So yes, if you have any help with that, any tips for that, I would love them. And yeah, I've also been utilizing, for this build, I did a lot of like you can place windows manually, or you can place them, like have the game place them for you where they think they should go. And I've been doing that. I think it's fantastic. I think I should do it more often because it saves me a lot of time and I just have to fix up a few things here or there, instead of trying to do something that thoroughly annoys me. So yeah, I definitely recommend, if you didn't know how to do that, when you go to Windows, I'm hoping to do in just a second, there is a, at the top you can see the two highlighted green bits. One is the, if it's curved walls or not, that's the lower bit. The top bit is, there's the one that's currently selected as manual walls, but the other one is, if you click on it, it will show, it will put the wall windows on the house, I guess, the room. I think it's the room, yeah, it's the room. It'll place it on the room in particular that you're looking at so that you don't have to do it yourself, which I think is brilliant. It's definitely saved me a lot of time, and sometimes when I get stuck and unsure with window placement, I just trust the process and go with it. So yeah, I think if you're struggling with window placement like I do, definitely do something like that because it will absolutely help, I believe. And then yeah, also ignore me for like a hot minute because I was picking the wrong pack trying to put these windows down, and then I didn't realize that I had the wrong pack, and it took me a while to realize it, but then I fixed it up and it was all good. But yeah, you can place windows down like that, and I think it's absolutely brilliant, and I'm gonna do it more often because sometimes windows can be my worst enemy. But anyway, I will say though, we are nearing the end of the A to Z challenge. If you want to take part, it's literally to the end of the month, and you can do W, X, Y, and Z all this month, all this time, because I am not going to make you do all of them during a busy time, or where a lot of people are busy. I understand there are other times in the year that I've done that people are probably also busy, but I tried to pick things that maybe people had a bit more free time with, and then I will be streaming them. I have a schedule set, but I'm not ready to announce it just yet because I want to make sure that, excuse me, that's something I want to do, and I'm very excited for it. It'll be a lot, but yes, very, very keen to announce the winners. You still need to vote. Some of these have only got one vote, which is mine, and that is not what I didn't want to vote myself because I know I'm a bit biased by seeing the names. So I would like to hand that over to you guys. If you would love to vote on the A to Z challenge, it is over. If you go to my Instagram profile, it is in my LinkedIn. So you don't need to have an Instagram if you don't have one. That's perfectly fine. I said LinkedIn, didn't I? I meant Linktree. There's a link tree in my bio. You don't need to be logged in to access it, I don't think. And yeah, you can just easily vote on that. And yeah, I'm absolutely excited to see. I've started to put together some the charts that I can't remember. I think they're called chasing racing bar charts. And it's the ones where you see like a lot of people who talk about YouTubers in at the start of YouTube and how the popularity, and you can see them like taking over each other. It's one of those charts, and I have started to put them together, and it's super exciting and fun to watch, and I cannot wait to share them with you guys. So yeah, make sure you go vote, because I can easily just add everyone's, like if it's just one person who votes, then I just add that one person's vote added on the end, and it keeps adding up. So yeah, if you want to vote, don't feel bad. I absolutely love doing this sort of stuff. So yeah, definitely make sure you go and vote, because it's super important that everyone gets voting done by someone who is not me and not biased. And then yeah, we will be streaming those each letter to see the top two. There are some where at the moment there's a 3-way tie for second place. And I would really love, like, if that's the way that results end up, fantastic. I will do all 4. But I would love for each one to, like, the top 2 to be fully, I don't know, I feel like if I want to stream 2, it's gonna be a lot. I think it's 52 builds that I have to stream, and by streaming 4, it's gonna take up the time that I would do for 2 letters. But I will do it if that's the way that voting ends up. I'd just love to see if you guys would vote and make sure that, yeah, like all the voting is done. So yeah, I won't be sharing the results unless each one has enough votes on it, because otherwise, again, it's going to be very biased towards what I believe, and I want it to be community voted, so I will be doing that. But yes, other than that, I will be putting together the voting, each of the, I don't even know what you call those, racing bar charts, I guess. Putting those together so that I can share that with you guys. And again, I'm super excited for it. I really, really, really want to share it with you guys, but I'm desperately keeping my mouth closed so that I don't spoil it for anyone. And then yeah, we'll share it, and it'll be so much fun because it's just so exciting. But anyway, yeah, like I said before, if you want to download these townhouses, yeah, they're townhouses, they will be on the gallery unfurnished, and then if you want to see me furnishing them, I will furnish them in the future. I just haven't had the time at the moment because I've been pre-building quite a lot, been streaming, I've got uni, I've got Christmas coming up, so a little bit busy, a little bit under the thumb, but you know, we're good to go, and I will love to share these with you guys as soon as they are finished. So, I mean, sorry, I'd finished, like my version of finished. Yeah. Just adding a few finishing touches around, because sometimes I just do the buildings and I don't do the surroundings. That's something I'm definitely trying to work on, is like personalizing the outside as well, because not many places just look as bland and boring as the way I've put it. But I think I'm doing pretty good. I think I feel very comfortable with the way I'm setting things up and sort of starting to add more details, because sometimes I just don't do that, and I'm loving the fact that I am now. So definitely let me know down below if you have any thoughts, opinions, on feelings on what I've done, if you think I can improve it anyway, what you like, what you haven't seen before, what you don't like. I just I love getting feedback from everyone, and I love to work and improve on what I do. So yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to this video. We're pretty much done, and I just want to say thank you if you've made it this far. You are the best, and you mean so much to me, and I'm so glad that you've managed to make it this far through a video, especially when I ramble a lot. I've been trying to organize my thoughts a little bit better, and I hope that I have been doing that for you guys. And I hope that I am somewhat entertaining, because I mostly want to share my builds for the builds, but I also don't want to just put music over the top. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!